Hey Duel Masters, it's Tino here from Double Breaker, bringing to you today a double whammy unboxing. This is DMEX-07. This set just came out a couple weeks ago, and it is another one of the classic reprint sets in the Duel Masters franchise. It is called Hissatsu Maximum the Master Pack. So that's great, and you can see this is essentially a elaboration of the Master Seal that you see on a lot of Master Rares, on all of the Master Rares really, in the DMRP packs. This set does introduce a new type of rarity. They are called Master Special Move cards. So essentially, they've taken all or most of the Master Rare creatures in prior DMRP sets in this block, and they've created Master Special Move cards out of them. So each Master creature has a special spell that corresponds to it and generally will complement the creature itself. Hopefully we can collect all or most of them between these two boxes. So let's crack it open and take a look. Already getting some neat full art cards. Oh! So this is Band Night Festival. It does have a Gate of Moonless Night period ability. So you may put 2 of your magic tools in the battle zone and your graveyard on the bottom of your deck instead of paying this spell's cost. So if you have magic tools in those 2 zones, you can kind of just cast this 8 mana spell for free, which is crazy. Okay, we got a cutie gotcha range. And another Master Special Move. Wow, this is funky as heck. This is Paradise Roar 5 cents trap. And it looks like there's a couple of the previous Master Rare Grand Sect creatures featured in the artwork here. It's a shield trigger, and its effect is choose one of your opponent's creatures and put it into its owner's mana zone. Then you may put a nature creature that costs less than that creature from your mana zone into the battle zone. It also has the ability 5 cents down. Your opponent puts the 4th card from the top of their deck horizontal. There is another Master Rare creature. It's QQ something. My apologies for not remembering the name right now. But it does have a similar sort of interaction with having that 4th card from the top of your opponent's deck horizontal. And basically the way that card works is if your opponent draws that 4th horizontal card, they lose the game. So this is a way to, another sort of way to facilitate that win condition. Multi-civ. And another Master Special Move. Actually, there's a couple other things to note here as well. These always show up in the middle of the pack, so it's hard for me to kind of feature some of the other cards, but before we get to that, let's just talk about this. This is a D2 field spell, but yeah, this is cool. So these are not Arega Auras. They are also horizontal cards. You typically just put them on your battle zone and they have some sort of special condition. You can usually flip them over to trigger an effect. But let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful golden object. The card is called Heaven and Earth Dragon Breaks Judgment. Effects as follows. Whenever your opponent's creatures attacks, you may turn 3 face-up cards in your shield zone face down. If you do, cast a spell for no cost. So again, a pattern with a lot of these special cards, these Master Special cards, is a lot of them let you summon, or cast, I should say, the spell for free under some condition. Not all of them, but many of them do. Beautiful. This one's cool. This one looks different than the other ones. It has a lot of interesting bordering edge to edge going on here. Icicles shooting left, right, and center. Oh my god, this is just gorgeous. Oh, and okay, so we got a very rare. It's a shiny monkey. SPK. Ooh, and another very rare Twin Pact creature spell combo. Ooh, this is noteworthy. I want to look at that in a second. So this is a funny card. It's named after the band Boys to Men. True story. The card's actually called Boys to Men. a 3-way multicolor Civ card between light, water, and nature. It has a shield trigger, and choose one of your opponent's creatures and tap it. Draw a card, and put the top card of your deck into your mana zone. So there's all kinds of awesome stuff going on with this card, all kinds of really fun, nimble effects. So, holy crap. Okay, this is exciting. This is exciting. Hold on. We'll get to you. This is Bolmedius Blue Flame Dragon. Why is this important? So firstly, for those that did play the original Duel Masters Western release back in 2004, Bolmedius Steel Dragon is a classic, super powerful card. Its key ability being basically when it destroys your opponent's shields with its Double Breaker ability, our favorite ability in this on this YouTube channel. It sends your opponent's shields to their graveyard instead of to their hand like normally. So basically denies your opponent +1s. This is a variant of Bolmedius Steel Dragon, Blue Flame Dragon. It is double Civ between the blue and the red. Has Speed Attacker, so when you throw it out into the field, it can attack right away. You don't have to wait a turn. Also has Double Breaker like its Bolmedius Steel Dragon cousin. It can't be blocked by those nasty light creatures. And when this opponent does break a shield, your opponent puts it into his graveyard instead. So it's like Bolmedius Steel Dragon, except way faster, and you can't stop it. Gorgeous card. Love it. So happy we pulled this. Alright. We got a magic tool. Kitchen knife. And we have another Master Special move. Shining Wizard. Has some very Gurren Lagann-esque abilities if you're familiar with that anime. Master Go 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 Gangan Galaxy. If this is the only card in your hand, you may cast this spell for no cost. Again, one of those freebie features. Destroy all creatures that have power 3,000 or less. So clearing out the board effectively for your opponent's weenie creatures. And if you have a fire card in your mana zone, draw a card, which you pretty much definitely do, unless you cast the spell for free, because this requires at least 1 fire mana to cast. This gentleman again. And another Master Special move. Yes. Okay. This one looks like it's based on Code Heaven, one of the cards that we pulled in the last video for the unboxing of DMRP 11. Let's keep going. Ooh. Okay. Wow. It's very beautiful, super rare. Ooh. I've actually read about this one. I want to talk about this. This is Tenzan, Sinister Demon Dragon. Has Triple Breaker. The creature has to attack each turn if it can. And when it attacks, you put the top 13 cards of your deck into your graveyard. So you're self-milling. And fun fact about this card, I did read about this in the Duel Masters wiki. This isn't coming out of my own intelligent brain. But based on the amount of mana that it costs, how many turns it would take for you to be able to summon a card like this, because it is quite incredible. 4 mana for 13,000 power and Triple Breaker. It's very cheap. You essentially wouldn't be able to get a second attack out of this card given that mill effect. You'd basically be killing yourself, drawing yourself out of cards before you could do that attack a second time. But I like seeing a lot of these older cards when we go through these DMEX sets because the effects and the artwork just kind of remind me of a simpler time. Woo! Alright, let's talk about this. Where there were no jokers, no gotcha range, where the effects were only a couple bullets at most. So this is Tenjo Tenge to Infinity. It is a 9 mana way to cast a Twin Pact card for free, if you're lucky, and then also summon it as a creature afterwards. So getting double utility out of that Twin Pact. Ooh, what the? This is, oh, there's another Boys to Men. Okay, this is a lovely, very rare. Beautiful card. Just pure full art. Ooh. Jolly the Jornado's Master Special move. I always thought they should be called Master Spells with that Master S insignia. If anyone has any recommendations on what I should be opening next, please just hit me up in the comments. I'm happy to oblige. Ooh! Another one of our Jolly Johnny creatures, and this is Gunmaster Choten Maximum. If you have a total of 5 or more jokers in the battle zone or your mana zone, this spell costs 5 less to cast, so effectively making it 2 mana. A lot of jokers effects or summoning conditions relate to having a certain number of jokers in zones, like mana and battle zone. As effect, each of your creatures gets 5,000 plus power till the end of your turn, superpowering your field. And Super Heaven Fever. If you have a total of 10 or more jokers in the battle zone or your mana zone, one of your creatures gets World Breaker until the end of the turn. So if you do have a ton of jokers, if you've swarmed your battle zone with jokers, as well as your mana zone, which is not actually that difficult to do, you can give one of your creatures World Breaker. World Breaker lets that creature break all of your opponent's shields in one blast. So that's actually pretty awesome. I guess that's what that super gun does. It gives creatures World Breaker. And these boxes are just giving you so many of these master super move cards that I don't have room on the table for them. Box number 2. I feel like I don't show just how many packs we're dealing with on these videos enough. So here's all these packs we're going to be opening. And dupe, another dupe. Oh, another dupe. Just love it. Ooh, okay. It's a different super rare. It's a foxy tribal looking light creature. Another one of our awesome dragons. So now I can play 2 of these and just kill myself in one turn. Started to think buying the second box wasn't worth it. Yep. If we have to only have dupes, I'd like another one of those Volmedius blue flares, because I like him. Oh! This is Dark Masters Demon Dragon. Has Double Breaker. And when you put this creature into the battle zone, look at your opponent's hand and discard up to 3 cards from it. Brutal. Oh, well, that's a new one. So I think this is the last of the super rares in the set, so we should have collected all of them. Romanesque, the Dragon Wizard. One last shot. All right. Hey, yes. We did not pull this one yet. So this one's called Sinra Banbatsu. A lovely, very beautifully crafted card, like most of them really are. Also has a great Sin of Sin Moonless Night ability. So you may reduce the cost of casting the spell for 1 for each aura in your graveyard. Then at the end of your turn, destroy one of your creatures. It can't cost less than 1. And the effect is each of your opponent's creatures gets minus 1,000 power for each aura in your graveyard until the end of the turn. Very nice. I love the golden rings. I think there's maybe 3 of the Master Special Move cards that we didn't manage to pull, but we did do a decent job there, I have to say. So that's fantastic. So thanks so much again, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing of DMEX-07. Would love your feedback. Please leave your feedback in the comments. What can I do better to make these videos more interesting and exciting for you? And if you do have any other recommendations for things that you'd like me to unbox or purchase and review on the channel, anything Duel Masters related, TCG, OCG, or otherwise, please let me know. Give me that feedback. Like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks so much, everyone, for your support. Have a great one.